Most subscribers talk about. A is did a video on that, so yeah, we've seen it.
Breaks down, it becomes brittle over the years, which makes that even worse. Time I was picking up trash on the side of the road, went to pick up something that was probably only sitting there a couple years and just shattered into a million pieces. Okay, we have open glass bottles in the past that have lost their carbonation, but I would say 90% of the time they still have carbonation even if they're 50 years old. This is about 30 years old or so, based on the bottle. I don't see any real rock hard evidence about when it was produced. It doesn't even have a copyright that I'm seeing on here, which is unfortunate. I look around on it, look underneath, I'm not seeing anything. I see a 21, but obviously this is not from 2021. So now we're gonna go ahead and open up. Is this one a twist off like I thought? No, it's not. I thought it would have been. Most things these days are. See, this is Best Buy 2025. Much bigger shelf life than the sodas that only go about not even a year. Let's open that up. Cool. It's not going to explode. And it's off. See, that is a nice gasket in there. I love the smell of this.
Who
Actually, I
introduced
really
the
like this kind of soda. I
diamond
haven't actually had it in years.
ring?
Alright, the old one.
Do 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 do
Are
do
we
do
going to get
do
anything out of it?
do
Well,
do
higher low pressure
do
rating doesn't mean it's
do
carbonated
do
though.
do 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 do
Oh,
do do do.
we got that off pretty easily.
Yes,
Unfortunately, I'm not seeing bubble up. Actually, yes, I
I
do
just
see
seen that
bubble
report.
up.
Channel
Let's
Eight.
see what
I just watched that thing on YouTube channel on Channel Eight News. How the bomb squad had to get
it
called out.
actually smells
I just
better.
seen that on Channel Eight.
They're exactly the same, but why does it smell better? I believe over the years of opening sodas, as they start to rot, somehow it becomes more fermented. Maybe that's the word. They actually taste and smell more sugary. But it actually smells like the soda is really good. For some reason, things like Pepsi and Coca-Cola always have a nasty dark
Do.
soda. This is a dark soda. I thought maybe it would be like that, but now by the smell,
So yeah, I seen
it
that
could be
bomb
double.
squad thing on the
I
news.
don't
So
see any
yeah,
bubbles coming up, so
on Channel 8 or
unfortunately,
ABC affiliate.
we gotta find out. I'm actually gonna maybe pour these out. We gotta get some containers. Yeah, I wanna pour them out
So
to see
yeah,
if we can get them to fizz at all.
hey baby.
These should be nice and clean. We cleaned them really good the last time we made our beer
Thank
opening
you. We'll be
videos.
doing. Who knows? Maybe we'll see some fireworks tonight. Hello. Pre-recorded, but yeah, we'll see some fireworks maybe in a couple days.
The new one, I love this type of soda.
Right now the camera's charging right now.
Brand new. It's got carbonation. Some might just see a cook. I see the care before it's heavy in. Consumers taking care of what we love. The machine that runs good, that's what matters. Engine protection for the lifetime of your vehicle. Into
So yeah, my baby boy. My baby kitty kitty. So I have a cat right here, guys. So yeah.
maybe a little bit of carbonation, but I think it's pretty flat.
I'd rather not answer that
Still
question
tastes pretty good.
because I'd rather watch a tree grow.
Maybe a little musty from whoever's house this was in for the past 30 years. Whatever storage unit it may have been in for the past 30 years. No, unfortunately, I do not think it's carbonated, but I want to pour it out a little bit. Maybe we can get some carbonation going. I don't think so, though. So at this point, do I think it held up?
Can I have a kid? Can I have a kissy?
Kinda. Now, I know you're supposed to pour it like this at an angle so you don't ruin the carbonation, but I'm trying to get it kind of fizz if it's going to.
Silly kitty cat.
A little.
You silly
A
kitty
little.
kitty.
It's doing it a little.
No,
Yeah,
the kitty get the cat kiss.
a little bit. Can you hear that? Is the microphone picking that up? It's got a little bit of carbonation in it. Now the other one. It's good. A lot of good carbonation in that new one. We even opened some sodas back in the day, and some of the beers, it left suds all the way up here. to be our final taste test. And one thing I'm really liking, total sugars is 37. That's actually pretty good. Sometimes these days I go into a store and I'm appalled to see one little serving of soda. This is supposed to be one serving, am I correct? Yes. I've seen a lot of glass bottle sodas. Actually, most glass bottle sodas, like if you go to the store and you buy orange soda or Coca-Cola in a bottle, a glass bottle, it's usually made in Mexico these days, and the soda, it's almost 200% your daily sugar intake. I'm amazed at how high they make it these days. But right now, let's give it a taste test. Not bad. Oh, I gotta show you guys the things I mentioned that were floating in there. I didn't mention that before I opened them. They were
Ooh.
floating in there.
So we'll stand here for a little bit, guys.
But we can say it kinda held up. It doesn't taste bad. I would drink it if I had to.
Taste like Dr. Pepper.
It tastes good to an extent, but it went flat and it tastes a little bit musty. Now, because I didn't show the things floating in there before opening them, I bet everyone's gonna be like, oh, it'll probably dust up.
Gas electric, Electroline. Toyota set the standard for hybrid technology, all starting with the 25 years ago.
Dead meat.
Welcome to the Kill Count. Tally up the victims and all our favorite horror movies.
Bad
and
guys.
really how they were made. I'm James H. Denise, and today we're looking at Maximum Overdrive, released in 1986. By the mid-80s, Stephen King's stories have been adapted into movies like Carrie, The Shining, Children of the Corn, and plenty more. Some were good, some were not so good. But all of them were made by filmmakers. That would change with Maximum Overdrive, which was directed by Stephen King himself. The one and only time he'd ever attempt such a thing.
If you want something done right, you want to do it yourself.
Maximum Overdrive is adapted from King's short story Trucks, first published in 1973. It's about trucks, and machines in general, that come to life and start killing people. Kinda like Christine, the killer car, which was also a Stephen King story. But that movie was made by John Carpenter. Again, an actual filmmaker. You know, one who knew what he was doing. King, on the other hand, was completely out of his element here, and out of his gourd. And I ain't talking pumpkins like David S.
I'm going to scare the hell out of you.
Oh, okay. Actually, maybe I am. But also, he was coked out of his mind making this thing. At least according to him. Other crew members said he was just constantly drunk. On his 10th beer by 8 in the morning. This is not a well-directed movie, neither in terms of composition nor cast performances. The premise is patently ridiculous. I mean, the trucks know frickin' Morse code. And instead of a compelling story, it's just loaded with explosions and loud noises to keep things exciting. What the fuck is that noise? They say chonk? But here's the thing. This movie fucking rules, man. Yes,
Yeah.
a significant part of it is trucks go brr. But all the explosions are practical, and there are car stunts out the wazoo. I'm not even a car guy, despite being from Metro Detroit. I am a disgrace to my culture.
Yes, you are.
But even I can appreciate the sheer machinery on display here. It's cool. This movie is cool. And yes, it's cool in a little boy's way. Like smashing action figures together. A lot of King stuff is like that. If you're a fan of his work like I am, you'll see all the usual staples. Kids playing baseball, kids riding bikes, low-class yokels, evil greedy bosses, folksy dialogue, and a whole bunch of characters who aren't very deep but help to flesh out the world. It's all there. It's also got a surprisingly decent romance and a soundtrack done entirely by
AC/DC.
This is Dude's Rock, the movie. It might not be good, and it might have.
So, hey, guys. So I don't know what we're really doing tonight, but yeah, we are going to be doing some stuff tonight that most likely, if it works out, I will be getting fireworks tonight.
Hey, I'm in the middle of this, so if we just
I can't confirm or deny, but we'll try to get we'll try to get fireworks tonight.
Authentics.com or clicking the link in the description and using promo code DEADMEAT.
You're looking for dead meat? I got some of that in here, too.
no, we're done with this.
Okay, bye.
victims will these murderous machines turn into roadkill? Let's find out and get to the kills.
Okay. My favorite part.
The movie begins with an admission of ownership. King got this directing opportunity from producer Dino De Laurentiis, who had already done a few King adaptations. Dude was a legendary producer whose work recovered millions. Right off the bat, we're watching a movie made by an author, not a film. This exposition dump sucks, even the italics, the font color, the words used. It's not a pleasant paragraph to read. I'm gonna be honest, I zoned out like 2 lines in.
I did.
Wilmington, North Carolina, for the only time ever, where there's a rude fucking bank. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Stephen King cameos as a guy at an ATM, and let's just say he's not as good an actor as.
You're an asshole.
Hey, come on over here, Sugarbutt. This machine just called me an asshole.
They can call him an asshole.
ACDC and a telecar. The opening credits play under Who Made Who, and are honestly pretty fucking awesome. The sequence centers around a bridge. Its operating buttons depress themselves like a teen-ready breakup poem. Immediately, the slanted roadway causes Wonder Woman to fly through the windshield.
Oh, that was-
Since her body never moves again, I'll count her as dead. The road split creates a chasm/slip and slide for motorcyclists, and I guess I'll count this dude as a kill too, even though he lands feet first. Yeah, whatever, you know. Chaos commences with bands, muscle cars, and watermelon mayhem. So much watermelon mayhem. You ain't seeing this anywhere else, folks. We are watching a man fall into a bunch of watermelons. And also, there's Marla Maples, who 7 years later would marry Donald Trump. She was
Oh.
number 2 of 3. And then there's this guy. I don't even know how he got stuck there. He should have either backed up or committed to going forward. Since he didn't, that bitch falls. In slow motion, no less. You know I'm gonna love a movie dropping a real-ass truck off a real-ass bridge. I'll even count it as a kill. Why not? As the driver is sent down to his final destination. And if I'm counting windshield dives as kills, I guess I'll count this other motorcyclist who crashes into a car. No, like literally into a car. Legit kills or not, it's hard to start on a higher note than a bunch of practical vehicular carnage. Wow. Far out indeed. This sequence production used both a real bridge and a miniature.
Hello.
by Emilio Ruiz. They shot the miniature in front of the river at a perspective that matched the real bridge in size. They also built a short, full-sized section of the drawbridge for the closer shots of cars crashing and falling. The next thing we see is that he's a-coming. Who's a-coming? Green Goblin's a-coming. The star of the show. It's a Happy Toys toy truck pulling into the Dixie Boy truck stop. This place is a hub of working-class Stephen King characters, including truckers, waitress Wanda June, and line cook Bill, who's frying up some eggs. He was a certified breakfast expert. He was even in a club about it. But his exciting work is interrupted by boss man Bubba Hendershot calling him into his office. Stephen King loves sticking it to bosses and higher-ups, which is why Hendershot is comically sleazy. He's stealing Bill's wages. Since the kid is an ex-con on parole, he's forcing him to do unpaid work.
Either your ass belongs to me or belongs to the state of North Carolina.
In fact, looks like he collects parole boys as employees, including noted convict Gene Poole. Appliances begin to malfunction throughout the diner. In the back, the arcade machines are going nuts and bugging out at young Giancarlo Esposito.
Woo!
Why does that character say that, Steven? The cigarette machine starts spitting out free products, so he stuffs every pocket he's got. After he's got all the quarters and cigarettes a guy can want, he's ready to take a break for it. Then one of the arcade games starts, I don't know, hypnotizing him? Not sure what's going on. He is nailing the performance. He reaches out to touch it and gets a Sposy zap by cartoon lightning that flees clear across the room. The mechanical malfeasance continues outside. A guy named Duncan is dunked in diesel when a hose spurts all over his face. That's real gas. Inside, an electric carving knife, besides today's special, comes with a side of sliced forearm and shoe. Leathery. Production made that knife move with a vibrator motor. No joke. Bill tries to save Wanda June and stop the bad vibes. Beat that dildo knife. Yeah, beat it dead. Get that bitch. A couple of the customers offer support in a much less helpful way.
Hey, that knife so rabid on you, sweet thing.
Short circuit, man.
These fucking guys. Now, if you thought there weren't enough characters around, don't worry. We got more. Brett is a chick hitchhiking down to Florida, and her latest one is with a traveling evangelist. Text these sleazy Bible salesmen who picked her up for one reason only, and it has less to do with songs than it does with poems. A radio broadcast warns drivers to stay off major highways, so Brett tells him to go to the truck stop.
Pull in there. And if you don't get your hand off my leg, you're going to be wiping your ass with a hook the next time you take it down.
He doesn't comply at first, so she says, screw Jesus, she'll take the wheel. When they stop at Dixie Boy, she leaves him behind, human man. The gritty goblin truck tries to put the laughter in vehicular manslaughter, but Brett pulls the salesman to safety. Should have let that clown get killed by that other clown. The Dixie Boy woman. Production did everything from pouring a concrete slab to aging the place with art design. It was so convincing, real truckers kept pulling in to try to get gas. We leave the truck stop for a kid's baseball game, where the coach is hoping to win a Springfield Film Festival award.
Oh, right in the nuts.
Oh, piece of shit. But it's not just his dignity being taken by this Coke machine. No, I didn't mean that Coke machine. Things go from funny to deadly in a hurry when the guy gets his head caved in with some one-force trauma. Right, 3, you're out. The carbonated carnage continues as the cans fire into the crowd. It's like your parents told you, kids, soda's bad for your health. Star player Deke uses a catcher's helmet to protect his face and avoid the fate of 2 dead kids we see on the ground. Fucking second stringers. The killer Coke machine was done with an air gun that fired foam soda cans. Unsurprisingly, it became a jackass-like pastime on set. Everyone was taking a shot. That was like the fun thing you did during lunch. A kid named Billy hauls ass on his bike, but his stunt double eats shit over the handlebars. Poor little fucker gets absolutely flattened by a steamroller. Holy shit! Now he's a prepubescent pancake. Deke escapes the mayhem and rides his bike away on the grass, which is not easy to do. Now we're back on the highway with another couple. Sure, Steven, keep throwing characters at us. A pair of newlyweds named Connie and Curtis decide to make a pit stop. She's played by Yardley Smith.
Woo!
You gotta do the light.
Sir, that is Lisa Simpson you're talking to. I always love to think about how this movie came out 1 year before the Simpson show's premiere.
Ow!
The Simpson show. The Yardley we see here has no idea how much her life is about to change. At the gas station, they find a dead body, the sight of which really sets Connie off. Unfortunately, this is only the start of Yellow Yardley. It will haunt your dreams, especially if your name is Curtis. You're gonna hear her scream that a lot. In fact, welcome to the Curtis Count, where we tell you the Curtises that Lisa Simpson yells. Let's cut to the Curtises. Alright, I'm cutting the Curtises short because they're kind of a cacophony. But this movie has 20 total Curtises, giving us a Curtis on average of 4.9 minutes. This has been the Curtis Count. One ticked-off tow truck targets Curtis and tries to get her done, but he jumps out of the way just in time. He's shocked to see there's no one behind the wheel. Hey, I'm starting to think something's up with these trucks. Still, he survives and is ready to hug and kiss his wife again. And, maybe watch her piece. Whatevs. The truck comes back to life and turns its smiles upside down. Connie hops into the driver's seat and spins him out, hightailing it out of there. Great stunt driving by whoever's wearing that Yardley wig. And I love how it's all done in one long, unbroken take, too. Maximum Overdrive
Wow.
was filmed entirely in Wilmington, but it wasn't the first King movie to be shot there. After filming Firestarter, producers Dino and Martha De Laurentiis built a 50-acre studio in the area. They loved the setting and the fact that they could hire non-union crews to save money. The then small town wasn't used to film production hassles like street closures, but they loved the economic benefits. It brought lots of people to town, and we were very, very happy about it. In fact, North Carolina's film industry, started in earnest by De Laurentiis' studio, thrived until 2015 when newly elected Republicans cut their tax incentives and productions moved elsewhere, kind of like what happened in Michigan. Snyder! It's a shame, too. A lot of local North Carolinians worked as cast and crew on movies like Maximum Overdrive. In this case, they were joined by Italian crew members brought in by De Laurentiis, making for an interesting cultural combination.
Some guy hopped up, and probably redneck hopped up, turns back to the guy driving and says, "Chow y'all." So that somehow said it all, right? It was chow y'all. We were half Italian and we were half redneck.
Baseball boy Deke is having a bike ride from hell. Even the sprinklers are yelling at him. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. What exactly counts as a machine in this situation? Like the simple machines count? Should they be on the lookout for killer wedges and pulleys? Beware the inclined plane? Whatever counts, according to a radio, it's happening worldwide. From London to Moscow, machines are going on a killing spree. Deke sees a few bodies to add to the count. Like a guy on the ground with a chainsaw on his neck, a dude hanging out of a car, a pair of feet killed by a Walkman, maybe? Old dated bush legs over there. A guy on a porch, also killed by a Walkman, and a poor good boy who doesn't count for our purposes. Before he's done, he also sees a woman hanging out of Happy Gilmore's target practice window. Looks like she had a hair-raising end at the hands of her hairdryer. Deke sees an ice cream truck and has to hide until it drives away. Yeah, don't want to mess with those forensic. When he goes to leave, he comes face to face with a lawnmower and decides his ass is grass. He ends up getting away from it, but not everyone was lucky enough to escape those killer blades. I always cringe whenever I see this damn lawnmower scene. While filming it, King insisted the blades be detached, despite pushback from his director of photography. Armando Manuzzi was a veteran cinematographer, having worked on about 100 films by this point. He was also on set to babysit King for De Laurentiis and make sure a real movie movie actually got made. Duke knows stuff, but King thought seeing the blades would make the lawnmower scary. They put the camera on top of a plank of wood, and during one of the takes, the blade chopped through the wood, sending splinters flying into the newsie's eye. Shooting was halted for 2 weeks while he underwent 2 surgeries. It wound up blinding one of his eyes and hurting his career, since, you know, his job was all about seeing. And to add insult to injury, you can't even see the lawnmower blades in the final shot. The newsie later sued King and others to the tune of $18 million. In spite of the injury, he did return to set and finish shooting the movie. With a freaking eye patch? But no. At Dixie Boy, the staff and customers find John Carver's body. Hendershot makes Mechanic Joey move it down into the basement. Hendershot's a weird character, man. Like, his name is Bubba?
This is Bubba Hendershot. That's the Dixie Boy got there.
But he also calls everyone else Bubba?
Read that right.
Why does he do that, Steven?
Up to final. Up to final.
He's played by Pat Hingle, who would later go on to play Commissioner Gordon in 4 Batman films, making this
Oh.
kind of a DC Marvel crossover film. Hingle loved Wilmington so much, he wound up moving there and stayed until he passed away in 2009. Brett and Bill started chatting each other up and get to flirting in no time. Cute. It's a quick relationship, but believable enough. They're 2 young hotties who would naturally be drawn together in this situation. Bill, who Brett calls Hero, is played by a 23-year-old Emilio Estevez. He was the biggest name in the movie by a wide margin, fresh off the Breakfast Club and a member of the Brat Pack. De Laurentiis was able to get him since he had worked with his dad Martin Sheen on 1983's The Dead Zone, another King adaptation. Brett was played by Laura Harrington, who hails from Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Ooh.
She and Stephen King originally wanted Brett to be androgynous and dress like a guy, but after a few days of shooting, De Laurentiis decided she shouldn't wear pants anymore. He had a scene added that caused her character to change into a skirt. Gotta show off them gas. With their radio malfunctioning, the Dixie Boy folks are stranded with no way to call for help. Lieutenant Duncan is desperate to go find his son, who's actually deep the baseball ball.
Ooh.
Okay, so that's how he got his these people. Thanks. The others don't want Duncan to get behind the wheel, not just because of the threat of evil cars.
So I got a little double vision. It's clearing up, Bill.
Sir, there's blood pouring out of your eyes. He tries to leave anyway and winds up getting dried to Chucky by a junk truck. I can't. His brains are in the grill. Nasty. The truck shows that it also has a sense of humor when it crashes into the Bible salesman's new car. How upsetting for him. You know, moments like this are when a person's true colors really show. Shut up, bitch! I don't like this. The salesman confronts the driver of his trucks, and in response, the Green Goblin chomps him into a ditch. Hell, chomped him right out of his shoes. And the trucks gang up and knock down a phone booth. Oh, guys, how they're okay? They start circling the diner like a pack of hyenas, looking like a fucked up Pixar prequel. Even more trucks are traveling in a caravan as seen by Tommy and Curtis. Wait, why hasn't their car betrayed them? Is it happy with them? Maybe they kept up with the oil changes and tire rotations. They're nearly run off the road by a big Mac daddy who misses them and can't shoot him He gets chased, and Curtis takes evasive action, causing it to run off the road and turn into a flying fireball. Fuck yeah! Oh, and then it becomes an even bigger fireball. Double fuck yeah!
Hello. Thank you.
At least King understood what kind of movie he was making.
I think this is a moron. Okay, I think that, and I mean that in the best sense of that term. There should be movies where you can sort of check your brains at the box office and pick them up 2 hours later.
And in the spirit of dumb fun, I'm going to do this episode Tremor style and count the trucks on a separate kill list. The demo list, maybe. Demo manifest. So let's add Ready Mac from Junkyard as our first repo to get wrecked. I say boom, 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 and everybody say way-ho, way-ho. The newlyweds reach Dixie Boy, which is still surrounded by a ton on the car. They're trying to get through, so they aim for a gap. It doesn't go so well. Brett and Bill rushed out and pulled a couple from the wreckage. Maybe if they all survive, they can go on a double date. All of a sudden, shit starts blowing up. A truck named Zeke gets demoed thanks to Hendershot and her rocket launcher. Where the hell did he get that? Stop talking.
Ooh.
As everyone knows, the launcher is an M72A1 ball. And obviously, those are disposable one-shot weapons that can be loaded in. That's not possible.
It isn't?
Okay, alright, guess we'll just keep beating over this major plot hole by putting Mayfresh in the junkyard. We got the shit paper blown out of it. I still can't believe that they got such an obvious gun fact wrong. That's such an important part of enjoying a movie or video. volunteer. Bill offers sexual comfort.
Would you stick me with that thing?
And look what Asking got him. A nice snuggle.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Bill confronts Joey and Nick back about Bubba's secret stash of fire.
Uh,
Oh, man.
Lynn a little bit.
Go away from heaven. You can do that.
Or what, a flamethrower, rock, what?
When it gets a little darker out, about
Gross. Listen, I laugh at a lot of stupid bar jokes, but this scene's just got too much.
Pencil to it.
God damn it, never mind. That one down. Joey says Hendershot keep the crap on the weapons in the basement. When Bill and Brett check out the stash, Hendershot catches them, bringing the tension between them to a head. Hendershot scurries away, and Bill tells Brett
9 o'clock-ish.
when he was a desperate 20-year-old, he robbed a store to get out of debt.
Hey, it's all right.
No, it's not. The confession gets them all horned up. Pretty soon, they're playing footsie on a disgustingly dirty bed. I don't even think it's a bed. They're laying on cardboard boxes and shit. And now what are you doing, dude? What are you hurt? I mean, like a... Could you remember remind the audience why all this is happening?
I think it's the comment.
And the burdened flow of the comic.
Okay, I'm back, guys.
That means all they have to do is survive another 7 days. Kind of a reverse swing situation. He pitches that they sail to a nearby island where motorized vehicles aren't allowed. Okay, that's cool, but do they allow silverware there? They all look like animals eating that pie. In the diner, they're having trouble with the pizza. They can't even get their favorite Last Supper theme song to play without damn thing exploding. It pushes Wanda June past her limits. She argues against the machine uprising, using it ontological arguments. It's a belief she feels strongly about.
I don't think we're going to go live.
Truck honks a little chassis off in response until somehow all the lights in the diner go out. How'd they do that? They keep everyone trapped inside all night. Some have a better time than others. Oh, man, I don't want to watch Jarvis Smith get finger banged in the diner. Besides all that, morale is low. But there may be some hope. After all, those trucks are going to run out of gas at some point, right?
Maybe tomorrow we all work again.
Wow, dude. They hear a human yelping outside and realize the Bible salesman is still alive. Yeah, that checks out. Never got a kill grant. With the generic trucker extras unwilling to help, the rescue mission falls to Hero and Curtis.
Don't make me a widow on my wedding day, Chris.
They run to the nearby shower so they can get the salesman to get drain pipe. That must be damned. The rescue mission.
Nope, we're not playing no Pac-Man. We might play pinball in a few days, but that's about it.
AC or DC to make up for the fact that they're crawling through poop water. Great idea to do this with Curtis's open head move, guys. Seriously. Oh my god. Oh, jeez, this is gross. Oh, I hate it.
How's it taste?
Shut up, Curtis. Can't talk at coronavirus. Throughout all this, Deke was making his way to the truck stop, but when he got there, he found the vibe unwelcoming and the sewer grated. After a while, he was able to make his way through and comes across the salesman, who jump scares him good. The man tells the boy to get him out of the ditch or he'll kill him. Pretty good salesman. Bill and Curtis show up just in time to help as the salesman finally dies clutching Deke's ankle. He literally went out as a hero. They climb back through the sewer and return to the diner. Somehow, not very wet or poopy at all. Bill's got a rocket in his pocket and puts it to good use, blowing up a Sunny Dairy milk truck. Hell yeah! We use minutes to buy the Terminator. Just kidding. Deke asks about his dad and Bubba breaks the news in a tactful, sensitive way. Great moment of compassion from Bill here, and some real good grief acting from the Deepster. And don't worry, next morning, you close up. Whee! In the early hours, vehicular reinforcements head to the truck stop at Caterpillar Speed. A bulldozer and a military platform truck roll into the parking lot. They use the Bubba-mobile to breach the building's barriers and burst in near the booths. Great, now they have a machine gun. Oh no! Doesn't seem very wise of Hendershot to shoot a rocket at the bulldozer. That truck doesn't go on the count, though, because this cat's got 9 lives and goes another day. The platform truck...
Not yet.
Hendershot and Halifax finally putting an end to the sleazy boss. Everyone in the diner takes cover, but 3 dudes ain't fast enough and are taken down by this gun that I don't think can tilt up or down. So, hey, that's pretty lucky for them. The gun also takes out a coffee maker, which I've got to wonder, is that kind of fun? Either way...
No, I didn't have dinner.
Yep, back on that bullshit. The platform truck refutes her argument with bullets. As she goes down, Wanda fires the rocket launcher and blows up a Miller truck. Hopefully it was still a pilot. Pilot sucks. The gun truck starts honking its horn in a deliberate rhythm like Morse code, motherfuckers. Geek here just so happens to have a Morse code Mary. I love this kid. The truck demands the tanks
I had a Pop-Tart.
kill everyone inside. Bill volunteers to do it, even though Brett protests.
But no handling division is not.
Yeah, it's exactly like that. But there's no other option. If Bill steps outside and lets the Green Goblin know, he's a bit of a gas pumper himself. Unimod now. Bill, Brett, and the others pump gas all the livelong day in 100-degree weather while ECDC's Hell Bells play. King actually wrote all the ACDC songs into his screenplay before they ever agreed to be involved. He won the band over through sheer determination, which worked out pretty well for all of them. Who Made Who was their biggest single in years. Their album sales had started to wane in the mid-'80s. I can't imagine this movie without the soundtrack. It makes even a gas pumping montage cool. All the montages takes a toll on these humans and human weaknesses.
What's that, man?
That trucker
Yo, what's up?
who was played by Frankie Faison. Fans of The Wire will know him as Pharrell. As Bill recovers inside, he tells Brett that he believes the comet is a cosmic broom. He thinks an alien race is using machines to clear the earth of humans before they come in and take over. But damned if he's gonna sit
Independence Day.
He takes a grenade from Bubba's stash, pulls the pin, drops it on the platform truck, giving the gun a little spin on the distance.
Hello.
Good measure. Mighty ducks out of
No, I do not play Roblox.
the truck explodes in another fireball, buying the humans enough time to escape through the draining cellar. Lots of explosions in this movie, and it's probably not surprising that it was set described as chaotic and dangerous. Makes sense given the inexperienced director and all the cars, and you know the whole lawnmower thing. Multiple actors had to do their own stunts where vehicles just barely missed them. But even those actors had nice things to say about the experience.
So could not have been nicer. He was lovely as can be. I think, and he was incredibly humble, you know, and was sort of the first to admit that he didn't have any idea what he was doing.
Pretty good.
Atmosphere on a movie like Maximum Overdrive, but it kind of was.
With the humans gone, the trucks are left behind to go all devil derby on the place. I still don't understand why they destroy cars, though. Shouldn't the cars be alive, too? Are the trucks throwing cars? Whatever, though. I love this shit. Especially when a garbage truck takes out the overhead awning. I don't know why this kind of final destruction entertains me so much, but it's fun watching things get wrecked for real. It culminates with an explosion that takes out 4 trucks and the cat's remaining 8 lives. True to form, the special effects team went too
Okay, what that means.
knocking down ceilings from nearby offices. The humans head towards the marina, not realizing that one truck is still on their trail. The Green Goblin, Riddick, Earth's Green Glory. On its way, it runs over a body that I'll go ahead and throw onto the ground.
It's alright.
Humans get ratted out by fast food drive-thrus. Geeks jump it up while processing its grief. This is for my dad. Then his old icy friend shows up, so Curtis and Brett from the not-so-nice cream truck in the baked Alaska. Huh, can we do that? Are you mad at the guns? The humans finally make it to the marina, but on their way to a boat, Trucker Brad sees a dead woman in her car and her diamond ring. And
This diamond ring doesn't bling anymore. This diamond ring is mine now. Oh, whoa, whoa, wait.
this truck won't get the last laugh.
Okay, sorry, my chat jammed up. GTA game. Sorry about that, guys. My counter, Okay, I got my chat just came back, guys. Sorry, my chat jammed. I fixed it.
Restored it decades later. It took him 2 years to recreate all the parts, but now he gets to take it to horror conventions. Even got Giancarlo Esposito.
Sorry, I just had that song in my head after I seen that ring.
Brett's straight racing to cut the road. Couple goes. They sail off to that island building. The movie ends with more annoying text to read. Turns out Bill's theory about the alien sweep job was right. Since 2 days later, the Russians shot down a UFO. And hope it does that. Oh, and all the Dixie Boy survivors survived. Good for that. How many victims did these violent vehicles rack up? Let's find out.
Oh, what the?
Chelsea, come on over here, sugar bun. This teleprompter just called me an ass.
What? Are you a kid?
They consisted of 5 women and 21 men, giving us this Dixie Boy Diner pie jar. It's the house.
Are you not?
The gender break.
I had Pop-Tarts for dinner.
26 kills in 3 other episodes before. What we didn't do with those episodes is count trucks. This time around, did it like that.
Okay.
With a runtime of 98 minutes, we had a human kill on average every 3.77 minutes. I'll give the Golden State Shark
It's already 7 o'clock almost.
The killer vending machine is both hilarious and painful. And we even get some decent makeup. That is boring. Don't ready for playing this video. Goes to the death of the salesman. Too many fake outs. Quiet death.
You, a demon, a kid. Are you a demon or a kid? Okay. I don't know what that means. Let me pull a couple strings here, and we will. Let me pull a couple strings here. Okay. I don't know. I'm watching random stuff.
And I really wanted to check this out because I really like Episode, and they came out with this entirely new show. So I really wanted to check it out because it looks interesting. I've never seen anything quite like it, so it kind of
There we go.
got my attention. And
I'm just killing time right now. That's what I'm doing right now.
it's fun and also
Just watching stuff to kill time.
you know me, I love those dark shows. I love some dark humor, so this is right up my alley. I also apologize this video is a little later than I intended it to be. It'll most likely take me a while to edit because
It's an old door.
5 hours I'm leaving on the train, so I'm gonna try my best to get this edited before I go, and I'll try to edit on the train and this and that. So if it is late, I'm sorry. That is why. As always, before we get into the reaction video, uncut reactions.
It's just that
Murder Drones and other series I've reacted to in the past. Also, coming up this
I already got someone coming to fix that door. To fix it in a few weeks.
if you want to follow me on social media, you can do so here.
I already got someone coming in a few days to fix the door.
All right, so starting right off.
Oh, I got to my phone needs to get charged.
Early on computer games. The new computer service. Okay, for a minute I thought it was low resolution. Thank God I fixed myself. Okay, we're good. I love this dude's voice. He kind of reminds me of Khan from Murder Drones. I'm gonna have to see if it's the same voice actor.
Most likely it is.
Reminds me of Khan.
I never seen more drones.
Kane. Okay.
Pumpkin, you are not a kid. Oh man, I'm not a kid. I'm pretty old too, but I'm just happy because I'm on. Wait, isn't he now pushing? Isn't he also wait? He'd be 36 now. He'll be 40 soon. So he can't date him. Yeah, something else. I'm talking about something. I'm thinking of something else, guys. I'm thinking of something else, guys. So don't worry about it.
At least like in this style, like it's more cartoony styles.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know who had the people who are actually on these days. I'm just doing a YouTube video for fun.
So I wanted like see a different stylization of this.
Give me a minute real quick here. Give me a minute here. Let me just... There we go. That's better. There we go. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now you don't have to see the door. All that duct tape and everything holding that door to shut to keep it cool in the house. That door needs to. Are you going? Nope. In a little bit, I have to go outside a little bit. In like 2 hours from now, the sun will set in like 2 hours. Whoa!
The one Michael voices said, just keep trying, it worked for all of us, which
I don't work at a job. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't work today. Or anywhere else right now. What is your job? Are you working? Not right now. I'm not working right now. And some other things I'm not going to say, but yeah, I'm not working right now. Due to some things happening at my job, something happened, and I no longer work. I no longer have a job. I just got fired. I got fired yesterday. So yeah, I'm pretty much fucked. I got fired yesterday. And no, I'm dead serious. I did get fired yesterday. Got a call yesterday. Got fired.
an excellent question. They're all stuck here.
So yeah. Yep. Got fired from the bus garage. Yeah, well, it doesn't really matter. I recently just went to my Facebook account and changed it around.
I mean, y'all seem a little.
So
This is a dream. It's always
I'd rather not say what I got fired for. That's technically me being an idiot. Just with that. I accidentally put something in something I shouldn't have put something in, and I misread the bottle and it went kaboom. Just leave it at that. And yes, guys, don't worry, guys. I will get another job, and that job I'm gonna be getting will be in a few. I'm gonna look for another job. I think I know where I'm gonna work at in a couple weeks. Yeah, that's one of the first places I'm gonna try to get a job at. I'll try to get a job at Dad's. If that doesn't work, I'm gonna see about maybe going back to Arby's. No, somebody didn't blow up, but somebody else did blow up. I misread a can. I thought it said something else, and it was something else. I stopped them before they put the stuff in there, and yeah, they said this can is for this. Well, why is it this color then? And I said, oh, no, I'm not gonna work at Roosters. I don't want to work at Roosters. I'll try to get a job at Dad's is hiring now, so I'll see what happens. It didn't go boom, but it could have went boom. I misread a can and put something in the can. There's a container with a label on it. I misread the label and it. Yeah. I do not want to work at a gas station, especially not around here. I don't want to work at Shell. Wait a minute. Could I go back to doing that? Wait a minute. Can I do that still? Or not? I could do that maybe. I tried McDonald's. Okay? And the first place I tried getting a job when I first moved here was McDonald's. They didn't want to hire me. Because Walmart, maybe. I worked at Myers. Myers was fun. But I kind of want to work right around where I live. So, yeah, maybe Arby's. Or Harding's. I tried Harding's a few times. If Harding's is hiring, maybe get a job at Harding's. I wouldn't mind working at Harding's. McDonald's, I don't want to work at McDonald's. There's no KFC here in town. So yeah, I got fired from the garage. It doesn't really matter. I might get a job back at might get my job back at Arby's maybe. Got any advice? Yeah, get a job, keep it. Yeah, get a job. You don't like it? Too bad. Keep it. I already do that. And the money they pay me is just for gas. So yeah. I already do it. I get paid. I pay. All I'm gonna do make it to cutting people's grass. It goes straight to fuel. So yeah, it won't work. I'm not working at the A. I'm not working at the Holiday Inn. I'm not working at America's Best. I don't work in the hotels here in town as a janitor. That was my previous job. I should have stayed at the damn church and never went to college. Maybe I can go back to college. I didn't graduate. Who knows? But who knows? If I have to get a damn job at the school, I really wouldn't care. Who knows where I'll go? Who knows? Not in this town. So I don't know. It's 7 o'clock right now. I don't want to work at Burger King or McDonald's or Taco Bell. Arby's, maybe. Wendy's, maybe. Tractor Supply, maybe. Dollar General, maybe. Goodwill, maybe. Long ass walk though to all those places. Who knows where I'll get a job at? Definitely not working at the jail in Centerville. Oh yeah, Dairy Queen's also hiring too. Dairy Queen's also hiring. So who knows where I might work. We don't have a CVS here in Three Rivers. We have a Walgreens. Dollar General's hiring. Dollar Tree's hiring. So who knows? Man, there's a few places here in town hiring. I might be able to get. No, I'm not working on a car dealership. Yeah, I tried to get a job at the library. They didn't want to hire me.
I think it was. These names are so out there and different.
So yeah, who knows? But I'm gonna wait until maybe go get my job. Maybe wait until August to get a job because I'm trying to figure out where I want to work at.
Because I'm not going to remember. I give myself too much credit for even thinking that I will remember. They're just, you know. So the way Kane has been talking is giving me.
Nothing. I have to call the Social Security office Monday or mail them a letter Monday and tell them that. I got a little bit of money saved up for the hotel this year, but that's about it. So I'm gonna try Dad's place Monday morning and tell him what happened and see if they can help me get a job there. Cause I can't get a job more than a few months to a year. But yeah.
Jax could not care less. Oh, that's how you say that name?
But yeah, can you?
Hey, sorry, but you just got.
I'm not selling nothing on Facebook.
You'll pay me, maybe I enjoy it just a little bit, 'cause that makes me insane. Every time I hear that word, it's like a constant in my head. I'm sorry. I love it, Jax. Giving Alistair vibes, my guy.
I'm not selling nothing on Facebook.
It'll be entertaining.
I'm in the United States.
The most mentally unstable.
Yeah, like I said, right now it's only 7 o'clock here on the East Coast. So yeah. 7 p.m. here on the East Coast.
Dangle is me. If you're new to the channel, you haven't seen how easily I cry over shit. That's me. I watched the episode 7 of Heartstopper recently. This was me. I was crying every 5 minutes.
Okay, thank you.
This seems
We're staying on for a little bit longer, guys.
funny and gags and not
So yeah, I might try to get a job and try to get me back a job in August because in July, right now it's July, and in July I kind of want to do stuff right now in July. So yeah. So this is kind of what I classify as a break. I'll get a job. I'll get my job back. I'll get another job in a month. The Home Depot tried Menards once.
like little like profile pictures almost. Like you assign your account.
Maybe I'll try that.
Wait.
Maybe I'll try the Home Depot or Menards again.
Her little character, but it's not crossed out. Those other people have things crossed out. And there's this dummy looking thing that's not crossed out. So
We don't have Ace Hardware here in 3 Rivers. I wish it still lived in Colon. I'd get me a job over at Do It Best.
X'd out. This is what I was thinking when I was like watching the show. For some people were like, oh, it just seems like yeah, whatever. I'm like, this is production and Glitch World. I was like, Glitch is known for the lore in Murder Ghost. I'm like, I will not be surprised if there is actually like lore hidden in the show, and that's why I wanted to watch it. Because I'm like, I feel like there's more to it than just the zany, fun, wacky adventures and all that. So that's
How about the place that could carry your...
I think there is some lore just based off what the weird
I don't want to carry kegs.
so far.
I don't like dealing with damn kegs. I haven't worked in kegs in over 12 years.
Wait, no, because Kinger. No, wait, that's not Kinger. That's someone else. I think, because there's eyelashes. I don't think Kinger has eyelashes. I don't think so. And I think Kinger has a different colored robe. So Kinger must be a king, like chess king. Was this like a queen, like a chess queen? Maybe. I don't know. I'm like paying attention to the background now. That's like, I will see, that's like, I just realized another thing with the pictures. I'm sorry for going back to this. I just want to like state my thoughts. Those could be placeholders, like the little mannequins. Those could just be placeholders until new players join the game.
So, like I said, I'm gonna wait until maybe August to look for a new job. So we're gonna have more videos coming out. Not much.
Exit. Okay, so definitely wanted to exit. What the hell?
Okay, guys, you know what? We're done. We're gonna get off, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and I just videos. You know what to do.